And now Dragon suplex.
Well, you see, there's absolutely no way she'd be able to do that to me. I'm far too big.
Oh, Riho. Coming in hot. 1, 2, 3.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoon Select. Let's talk about this match, man. Riho and Ruby Soho, man, had a match today. And this one was a little bit different. Not only was it Riho's first match in a while in AEW, I think since the springtime, but it was also Timeless Toni Storm, who was actually doing some commentary with the guy that Mariah May came out with her holding the belt. And Toni Storm was just totally in character the whole time on commentary. I loved it. Sometimes she was trying to ignore them sometimes, and it was funny, but it was great to hear her on commentary, man, with her character, bro. It was great. She was even explaining, like, how Luther was at home fixing her a nice dinner, bro, and I was like, oh, my God, bro. But it was nice to see Riho back in the ring, though. Riho had a match, like I said, against Ruby Soho. What was interesting, Ruby Soho, there was no Saraya. So Ruby Soho was completely on her own out there. There was a little awkward look between the two. As we know, Ruby Soho, unlike Saraya, was kind of not really done with Toni Storm, but, you know, it is what it is. But they really didn't go through their history, you know, like Toni Storm going after Ruby or Ruby going after Toni Storm. And it's supposed to be like that. That's supposed to be in the past, you know, you don't have to go back into it. So let's go into how this match went, man. Early in the match, Riho went up top, but Soho cut her off. Soho went for a German suplex. Riho elbowed her way free, causing Soho to fall back and hang onto the ropes, while Riho double stomped her, hitting into the picture-in-picture break. And then coming out of the PIP break, as the match was taking place, Storm told Mr. Khan that she was ready for a close-up, which was interesting. Keeping in character there. And they were going in black and white filters, too, when they were looking at her. She kind of had the same look when she was looking, too. That's why I say Toni Storm got this shit mastered right now. Then Soho avoided a top rope double stomp and then hit the no future kick for a near fall. Soho hit a back elbow and then applied a standing guillotine but Riho performed a Northern Light suplex. Riho followed up with a dragon suplex and then hit a meteora and then scored the clean pin. And that was all she wrote for Ruby. Soho lost to Riho in almost 10 minutes. We saw that Toni Storm wasn't looking too impressive, but she was admitting that she was an interesting opponent for her, right? So I gotta say this about Riho. It's great to see Riho back. Great to see. You know what? You feel like Riho is needed when you're watching this match, because she was giving the crowd energy every time she did something. The crowd was ooh and ah, and they were loving it. Riho just gets that she's just a crowd pleaser, bro. She's a crowd pleaser when she's in there, and you definitely feel like, man, you just wish Riho was there like full time. You know what I mean? Like, and it's always fun when she goes against the heels and stuff. And then I actually want to talk about this too, because someone had brought up in my comment section. I forgot who it was. What if Riho was a heel? That's interesting. I think that's very interesting. What if Riho turns heel one day? We see it very effectively with a lot of the Japanese wrestlers, especially right now in the WWE, with Kairi Sane, Io Sky, Asuka, and then, or even on the male side, Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, they're all doing a great job as heels. I would love to see Riho actually be a heel one day. I think that'd be interesting, especially for her to go against maybe someone like a Hikaru Shida. I think that'd be great, man. Riho, you couldn't picture because she's so bubbly and stuff, but you could totally do it. Now's not the time to do it, I don't think, but like, I think in the future, I wouldn't mind seeing something like that. I think that'd be actually interesting, seeing Riho as a heel. That'd be super interesting. But somebody would need to be a babyface turn, I think, in order for that to work out. But I think in the future, would definitely love to see that. That'd be definitely interesting. But you gotta see Riho back. She gives a lot of energy, man. And the crowd was loving her, man. And it's going to be interesting that I think they're probably going to do this match at World's End between her and Toni Storm. Who's going to get the better reception for the crowd? Because Timeless Toni Storm has been over with these crowds. So I don't know. In that match in Long Island, that's definitely a good wrestling town, you know, in New York City. I don't know who's going to get the upper hand in that one. That's why it's going to be so interesting. But I do feel like Toni will retain either way. But it should be very interesting. Ruby Soho, glad to see her back in the ring in the singles action. I hope that, you know what, another thing that they could do, man, they could run Ruby Soho against Toni Storm for the title. I think you could do that too. Let's talk about it in the next video. You know, I'm just going to do 2 videos just because I want to focus in on Toni Storm's side. But go ahead and give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. After News, the light.